Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to apologize in English or how to express apology. An apology is something we say or write in order to say sorry for something bad we have done to someone. So the noun is apology and the verb is to apologize. When do people apologize? Now, in which cases do we apologize? So normally we say, I am sorry in two cases. The first case, when someone complains about something that we have done towards him. So here when we receive a complaint, we have to apologize if we admit our mistake or our bad action. Now we can also say I am sorry or express our apology when we feel we have done something wrong without anyone complaining about it. So when we just feel with yourself that you have done something wrong, you have to express apology because it's a sign of discipline. Now let's read a dialogue between two persons where we have this situation of apologizing. So one person is trying to apologize and another one is accepting the apology. Now let's read. Helen, I'm really sorry that I am so late. My car broke down on my way here. That's okay, it's not a problem. I took a taxi, but we were stuck in a traffic jam for about 15 minutes. Oh, that's terrible. I apologize for not calling, but my cell phone didn't work. Mr. Alami, it's perfectly all right. You are hardly ever late. You can join your colleagues. They are discussing your project. You can take over as soon as you are ready. All right. It will take me just a couple of minutes. Okay, see you later. Now in this situation, in this dialogue, we have Mr. Alami is apologizing or expressing apology because he is late for work. And his director, Helen, expresses or accepts his apology. Now let's see some expressions they use to do that. For Mr. Alami, how does he express apology? What are the expressions he uses to say sorry? That's great. So we have the first expression, I am really sorry that I am so late. I am really sorry that I am so late. So here Mr. Alami expresses apology because he feels that he has done something wrong, which is coming late. Now, what is the other expression he uses? Great, I apologize. He uses the verb to apologize. I apologize for not calling. So here, after the verb apologize, we have a preposition for. I apologize for something or for calling. So here we have a verb plus ing. So this is the correct usage of the verb. So I apologize for not calling. Great. Now let's see some expressions Helen uses to accept the apology. For example, here we have that's okay, it's not a problem. So this is a way, this is an expression we use in English to accept apology. When somebody apologizes, we say that's okay, it's not a problem. Or another expression is salami, it's perfectly all right. It's not a problem. It's okay. It's perfectly all right. Don't worry. Never mind. So here we have two expressions that Helen uses to accept apology. Now let's have more expressions in this exercise. Now try to fill in the chart below with these expressions from the list. Have complain, expressions we use to complain, expressions we use to apologize, and expressions we use to accept apology. Now you can add more expressions because in English we have many expressions to say sorry or to say I am sorry. Okay, I leave you with the exercise for 1 minute. Try to pause the video, then you can go back to it. Okay, let's correct the exercise. Now let's start with expressions we use to complain. For example, in English we say, sorry to say it, but you try to give the complaint. Enough is enough. Sorry about that. Is it for complaining or apologize? Sorry about that. It's for apologizing. I have been patient long enough, but this is for complaining. So here is the expressions we can use to either complain, apologize, accept apology. The complaining, sorry to say that, but you, when you give the complaint, enough is enough. I've been patient long enough, but I'm not satisfied with you, with the way you give the situation, the problem. Now for apologizing, you can say, I do apologize. Sorry about that. I do express my apology. I'm very sorry. I am awfully sorry. So these are some expressions we can use to say sorry. Now in order to accept apology, you can say it's okay, it's not important, never mind, don't worry about that, that's all right, no harm is done. So all these expressions can be used to accept apology. Now let's practice these expressions. Let's use them in context. Now in this exercise we have to use either expressions to apologize or expressions to accept an apology. Now for the first situation or exchange we have, I know that my music is disturbing you. Okay, will you turn it down, please? Now here the person should express apology. So he should apologize. Now how can he do that? So he can say, I do apologize. I do apologize. I know that my music is disturbing you, etc. Now for the next one, we have for not coming at the right time as I promised. So here the person should apologize. I am so sorry for not coming at the right time as I promised. Now B, or the next person should accept the apology. How can he do that? That's all right. That's all right. Take your time. Let's fix another date. There's no problem. Never mind. Number 3, it was my fault to damage the video disc I borrowed from you. Sorry. Sorry. So he expresses apology. Sorry. Just saying sorry expresses apology. Never mind. So the person accepts the apology. Never mind. Please, he accepts the apology by saying never mind, which is another expression like that's all right or no harm is done. I have another copy of it. I know that the children are disturbing you. So here I do express my apology. It's like saying I do apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm awfully sorry. So all these expressions have the same meaning. So they, no harm is done. The children are not to blame. So these are some expressions we have used to express apology and to accept apology. Now let's move to your turn. Now here you have to provide an expression to apologize or to accept apology. Now you read the first part of the exchange. For example, if you come late to the class, apologize to your teacher. Now here try to use an expression to apologize. For example, you can say, I am so sorry, my teacher, for being late, or I do express my apology, etc. And here try to accept the apology. Your father forgot your birthday and he is apologizing. For example, your father is saying, I do apologize for forgetting your birthday. Now try to accept his apology. Never mind, father. For example, no harm is done, father, etc. So now try to write these expressions in your exercise book and try to practice them. Now I will leave you with a video where we have some people expressing apologies. I hope you will enjoy the dialogues.
Pardon me, do you happen to have the pen I gave you?
Yes, I do. Just a second. I do apologize. I seem to have lost the pen.
Don't worry about it. It's just a pen.
I really am sorry.
Please, don't bother yourself about the pen. It's not important.
I don't know what I've done with the pen.
Oh, is that it? There.
Where?
There, stuck behind your ear?
Why, so it is. Here you are. Sorry about that.
Don't mention it. Pardon me, do you happen to have the pen I gave you?
I do apologize. I seem to have lost the pen.
Don't worry about it. It's just a pen.
I really am sorry.
Please, don't bother yourself about the pen. It's not important.
Here you are. Sorry about that.
Don't mention it.
Hey there, watch it.
Pardon me?
You were not looking where you were walking, and you stepped on my foot.
I stepped on your foot?
You stepped on my foot.
I'm really sorry.
You should watch where you're going.
I apologize, and I promise to pay more attention in the future.
Forget it. It's no big deal. Hey there. Watch it.
Pardon me?
You were not looking where you were walking. And you stepped on my foot.
I'm really sorry.
You should watch where you're going.
I apologize, and I promise to pay more attention in the future.